talking about today is compare and contrast, and we have two different stories that we're going to read to you. The first one is the original gingerbread man, and the second one is the gingerbread cowboy. So I'm going to start off with the gingerbread man, the very first original gingerbread man. So just listen up. It says, an old man and a little old lady stayed in the cottage. One day, the woman made a gingerbread for dinner. She decorated the gingerbread with eyes made of currants and buttons made with cherries. But when she took out the gingerbread from the oven, he jumped out and ran away. The old woman and her husband ran for him, but the gingerbread was too fast for them. Neither the pig, the cow, nor the horse who followed could outrun the gingerbread man. Now the gingerbread man came to the river and didn't know how to cross it. So a fox came up to him and offered to help him cross the river. He asked him to sit on his tail, but the gingerbread man began to get wet. Then the fox told him to sit on his back and finally his nose. No sooner did the gingerbread sit on the fox's nose than the fox crossed him and gobbled him up.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, have any of y'all ever dressed up like a cowboy or a cowgirl for Halloween? Maybe. Okay.
I have.
This is my brother. Let me turn down the lights. He dressed up. He's real big now. But that's him. Okay. So what's different about how he looks than how we dress on a regular basis? So what does he have on his head?
A cowboy hat.
Do we wear one of those every day?
No.
Okay, what about this?
A cowboy.
So it's like, this is a
Belt.
Yeah, it's a big belt. So not many people wear a big belt every day. Okay. So when we read this next story, I want y'all to think about the different types of animals. So we just heard pig and cow and horse. And I just want y'all to listen to what kind of new animals are going to pop up. So this is the gingerbread cowboy, as we can see. Okay. Let's find out what happens. Once upon a time, in the wild, wild west, there lived a rancher and his wife. Every morning, just as the sun was coming up, the rancher saddled his horses and fed the cattle while his wife made biscuits. Biscuits with butter, biscuits with honey, biscuits with jelly. Yes, those breakfast biscuits were plump as pillows, soft as clouds, and tasty as a big Texas barbecue.
So I got a question. Anybody in here mom bakes biscuits? Anybody like biscuits? Anybody ever help their mom bake biscuits? Yeah. Cool, good job. Me too. I like biscuits too. I can tell all this one.
Never mind, gonna talk out of turn.
Then one day, just as the sun was coming up, the rancher's wife decided she was tired of making biscuits. So she measured and mixed, and she made gingerbread dough. She rolled that dough flat and cut out the shape of a boy. Not just any boy. He had boots on his feet. He had a hat on his head. He had a big belt buckle made of spun sugar. So here she is. She's making.
The gingerbread man. The gingerbread guy.
I just read to y'all what she's making. She's making a gingerbread boy.
The gingerbread cowboy. Specifically.
He was a gingerbread cowboy. She took raisins, candies, and nuts and gave him two bright eyes, a laughing mouth, and a cowboy vest with fringe. She put him in the oven to bake. So he goes into the oven. What do you think's going to happen when he goes into the oven? You think he's going to jump out Let's see. I sure am hungry for biscuits, said the rancher, leaning over, sniffing the good smell coming out of the oven. He opened the door for a peek, and as quick as the flick of a cow's ponytail, out jumped the gingerbread cowboy, and he ran out of the door as fast as his boots could carry him. So here he is, way at the bottom.
Is this like the gingerbread man?
It is like the gingerbread man.
It's a cowboy.
Whoa, shouted the rancher. Come back, cried his wife. But the gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, Giddy up, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Alright,
So I want everybody to do this. When she say giddy up as fast as you can, I want y'all to say, you can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man, okay? Alright, let's try it. Giddy up as fast as you can.
You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
He jumped over a horned lizard, gobbling up ants, and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. So there he is, jumping. So that's a different animal. Horned lizard, we don't really have those, do we?
I have one for
Until he came to a roadrunner. I was about to have a lizard for breakfast, said the roadrunner, but I think I'll eat you instead. The gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up, as fast as you can.
You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
He wriggled through the corral fence and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he came to a band of javelinas munching on cactus pads. Gingerbread, shouted the javelinas. Yeehaw! The gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up, as fast as you can.
You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
He galloped past a big prickly cactus and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. So these are scary, huh?
What type of animal does that javelina look like?
A porcupine.
Maybe
Porcupine. A porcupine mixed with a rat.
Well, we'll find out. We'll see later.
I always say it look like a porcupine and a pig mixed together.
It kind of looks like a
Until he
porcupine
came
and a rat.
to a herd of longhorn cattle grazing in the field. No more grass for us, they cried. We want gingerbread. But the gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up, as fast as you can.
You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
He ducked between their legs and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him.
What type of animal do they look like?
We gotta keep listening or we're not gonna find out what happens. Until he met some hungry cowboys riding the range. The cowboys yelled, stampede! They wanted gingerbread too. The gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up, as fast as you can.
You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
So anybody want to make a cowboy sound for me? Anybody? All right.
Here's the cowboys. Those are the cowboys. They want gingerbread man too. All right, here we go. Until he met a coyote napping in the sun. So what do you think this coyote might do? Let's find out. Well, this is a coyote in here though. The gingerbread cowboy was feeling mighty pleased with himself. I've run from the rancher and his wife, the roadrunner, the javelinas, the longhorn cattle, and the cowboys, he bragged. And I can run from you too. So he's sleeping with one eye open. This coyote looks a little, I don't know. The coyote smiled. I don't want to chase you. I can hear those folks coming fast and there's a river just ahead. Hop on my tail and I'll take you across. I can't let them catch me, said the gingerbread cowboy. So he hopped on the coyote's tail.
Y'all think the gingerbread
coyote-
cowboy should trust that coyote?
No! Because you can see everything
They said the coyote gonna die because he can't eat sugar.
Okay, let's find out. The coyote splashed into the river and began to swim. It rained last night, so the river is deep. You better get on my back, said the coyote. So the gingerbread cowboy climbed onto the coyote's back. So where's he getting closer to? Alright, let's find out what happens. By now, the cowboys, the longhorns, the javelinas, the roadrunner, the rancher, and his wife arrived at the edge of the river. The rancher's wife took out her lariat, swung the rope out towards the gingerbread cowboy. Quick, stand on my nose, said the coyote. So the gingerbread cowboy jumped on the coyote's nose. Ha ha ha, shouted the gingerbread cowboy. As the lasso fell short, they missed. So that's what she's doing. The rancher's wife tried to lasso the gingerbread cowboy off of the coyote. So what do y'all think's gonna happen? He's on his nose.
Oh my God.
What I want, said the coyote, he tossed the gingerbread cowboy into the air like a flapjack on a griddle and swallowed him in one gulp. In one gulp. He ate him in one gulp.
I told you I was hurt.
And that was the end of the gingerbread cowboy. Look what the coyote's doing with the rancher and his wife.
Making another.
They're cooking. Can a coyote cook with a rancher and his wife? Is that real? No. That was the end of the gingerbread cowboy.
Oh, we gonna make one.
Okay, these are the main characters that were in the story, the two stories that we read. So can anybody tell me what's different about this one and this one?
Raise your hand. We'll call on you. We don't need to be out of our seats. We need to be sitting down. Your hand's just as high. Thank you. Okay, Kamaria. What's the difference? Similarity or difference?
It's different because they'll have a hat or no boots.
That's right. That's good. So, can someone tell me what's the same about both of them? Olivia? Good. That's perfect. Gingerbread. Yeah. Okay.
What else? What else is the same about it?
Akeem.
They both have a smile on their face.
They are both smiling. That is right. All right. Elijah.
They both are wearing ties, but the cowboy one, probably not as much as a tie.
Right. It hangs a little low, doesn't it? All right.
They both have sugar on them.
So here are the other characters in the book. So in the first story, it was just an old man and old woman. So what's different about?
They're not old.
Well, they're not old, but what else do they look like?
They're cowboys.
That's right. They're like cowboys and
And
cowboys.
they dance like cowboys.
So what? Can anyone remember what an animal in the first story was?
Animal pig. A pig.
A pig. Okay, y'all shouted that out. That's
A
okay.
bull.
A pig.
A bull. A horse.
Okay, we don't need to shout out anymore. Thank you. I'm glad y'all know, but we need to raise our hands so we can call them. Okay, can someone tell me, by raising their hand, a character from the second book? Matthew?
The second book was the cowboy man, so the coyote.
The coyote, that's right, that's on here. This was, the first animal was the
Horned
lizard.
That's what I was going to say.
Do y'all see those type of lizards in y'all's backyard?
Sometimes
Oh, y'all see that big of a lizard in y'all's backyard?
All right, the next character in the first story was a horse.
Porcupine. A
Willie.
Just
Don't come back again.
I got a question. I got a question.
What's the question?
A coyote is like kind of like a fox because they both got long tails and they both have the same ears, but I think the coyote and the fox are.
Yeah, you're right.
But
They
they
both
don't have
from
the
the same
same color.
family.
They related
Yeah,
to the
they-
dog family.
Anybody else can tell me another character in the first story?
Yeah, right.
Come on, Andrew.
A cow with milk right there.
All right, good job, good job. Khalees, give me this next character in the second story.
A cow horn. Cow horn.
So that was a longhorn cattle. It's like it, but what is it? What's the difference?
We got one.
Those long horns. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a funny looking bird, right?
Yeah.
That's a road runner. We don't have road runners around here, do we? In your desk.
That's in the desk.
Here, see, remember the javelinas? Y'all said it looked like a porcupine in the book? So it's kind of like a pig.
It's a hog.
It's like a
It
hog.
looks like
That's
in the
perfect.
story. It looks like a rat next to the porcupine. Looks like it's different from a pig because a hog is dangerous and a pig not.
Okay, so in your group, you need a class.
Yeah.
First class.
You need your pencil out. You're going to write your name on this paper. And in your groups, you're going to work writing down what we just talked about. In the groups you're sitting in right now. Y'all don't have to get up and move. You can work together in the groups you're in. You don't have to draw. We're just writing down. You just need to write your name on it. In your groups, you're going to work together. Okay, you're working together in your groups. I need to hear talking in your groups. What's the same? What's different? What's the animals of one story? What are those gingerbread cowboys? Yes, Akeem. We don't need a leader right now. We're just working together as a whole group.
Okay.
We don't have long. We have to move on to another
In
activity.
the gingerbread man.
So you're working.
Oh, hey. In the gingerbread man. They're wearing in their it's a quick story. That ain't a quick story.
Class. Class. We have bandanas since we're cowboys and cowgirls, and we're going to wear these, and we're going to leave them around our Jeremiah. I don't need your opinion right now. I don't need talking out right now. You're going to have to get a check. I'm sorry. Next person that talks out, you'll get a check. We're going to wear these, and we're going to leave them around our neck, and we're not going to mess with them, but we're going to look really cute, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're not wearing it on our head, we're wearing it around our neck. But we're going to keep working quietly, okay? We're going to come around and put them on. Keep working.
That ain't no quick story.
Group work.
What?
Group work. Yes.
Oh, wait. Hey, they keep it.
Yes, it was. Go through the details quickly. It is
I need to hear it.
Okay,
Talking
that's
about
the
the
first
characters, what's similar, what's alike, what's different. Akeem, check. Give him a check. Akeem, you can do it. Because I told him to be quiet. She just told y'all it's not a leader. She just told y'all it's not a leader. We don't, you don't even have anything to say. We have no leaders. We're working as a group. This group doesn't have any answers. I don't hear talking about where we're comparing and contrasting. You need a pencil. Okay, thank you, Rhonda.
Okay.
There you go, Maya.
Okay, who wants to try to make one next? Okay, now write the picture.
You don't have to. You can draw a picture if you want, Willie. We can write. Y'all can draw a picture.
Okay. I'm gonna draw a picture.
I just want to know if you know what happens in the gingerbread man and what happens in the gingerbread cowboy. And y'all done Venn diagrams, so in the center you're gonna write what's the same. Got it? Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and send someone for your papers.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Put your hands in. Go ahead, Olivia, and get picked up.
You put that on here. Don't do it. Okay.
We all need to work together.
You got it right
Oh my goodness, we're gonna fight some cowboys and cowgirls.
What
Okay, are we done? Okay, well then we need to work quickly.
You don't have a pencil? What's in your this time to say you have a pencil?
Olive? Man.
Now see this right here, a king, who gonna have? Jeremiah, there's your pencil. Start working. Sit down, start working. Pull it down. Okay, Miss Moore's gonna go over what some of the similarities we should have.
All right, y'all ready? Jeremiah, you ain't doing nothing on your paper. Okay, can someone tell me something that they have in common, that's similar, the same? Anybody? Come on, David.
They are the same because they the same because the gingerbread man, they both said you can catch. One said you can't catch me on. You can't catch me on the gingerbread man.
Good
That's
job.
right.
Good job.
And
They both said that.
And then and the gingerbread man with the drama and just the old lady and the old man.
Right.
He said you can't catch me on the gingerbread man, and they both almost the same because they were both fast and the boots were
That's
fast.
right.
And
Perfect.
Good job.
That's great.
And they both got ears.
That's right, they both said.
Okay, can someone tell me something different? Okay, come on, Emma.
Listening.
As what? Or as what? Okay, and kind of different. One is a man and one is a
They
cowboy. Good job. Good job. Anybody else?
Couple more. Come on, I know y'all know the answer.
No, you ain't wrote nothing down.
Okay, so both of them was gingerbread man.
Okay, tell me something different.
So one was a gingerbread cowboy and one was a gingerbread.
Okay, you already said though. Good job. That's good too. Anybody else?
They both ran away,
They both ran away. That's
and they both had to go, and they both ran from a lot of animals.
good job. Good job. Come on, Matt.
Oh, the coyote and the fox was
Good
the
job,
same.
Val.
The fox and the coyote was the same.
All right, good job. The next activity we're going to do another Venn diagram. But this time I want you to tell the similarities and the differences as far as the setting. So what setting is different?
Now?
Three drills.
Don't forget to put your green sheet out. Your green sheet.
Okay. We're gonna continue just like it would be regular, and then when that happens, then we'll stop. So, on one side, see how there's two circles. On one side, we're gonna write the gingerbread man. So you see on your other one, class. Don't write it on the streets. We're still teaching. Okay. I have an example. Here's my example. The gingerbread man, the gingerbread cowboy, sang. So I need you to write this. Yeah, just wait. We'll just do this. Okay, so you're writing on your foldable. The gingerbread man, the gingerbread cowboy, sang. Yes. Good job, police. It is on your paper. It's on your white piece of paper if you need to look at that. The gingerbread man, the gingerbread cowboy, the sang. Come on, we don't have long. I want to beat the drills. Come on. Y'all can do it. Just remember, it's on your white sheet if you need to look. Here. The gingerbread man, the gingerbread cowboy, sang. Pencil that Anna can borrow. Please give her a pencil back. No, we're not our foldable, Jeremiah. It doesn't matter right now. She's got a pencil. Okay, she got one. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Matthew, you need a pencil. Did you give your only pencil away? You have to keep going. We're killing this out.
Lockdown. Lockdown. Down. Intruder outside. Lockdown. Intruder outside.